like the, hold on. Wait, program code. What is the program code? Hold on, let's go to our trusty official guide for Space Quest 6. All right. Nah, I should have remembered this. 555-1212. Enter. All right, I think some folks were referencing this earlier in the chat, but here it is. Some excellent voice acting here.
Welcome to Hollow Suite Program 555-1212, the Vulgar Nerve Pinch. Despite our reputation for being pacifist, we Vulgars have developed an extremely practical martial arts technique used mainly for defensive purposes.
Patooey.
It is called the Vulgar Nerve Pinch.
The Vulgar Nerve Pinch.
This is a tactile oral maneuver in which the applier pinches the bundle of nerve fibers at the base of the neck while whispering into the victim's ear dialogue from either Tango and Cash
Drink.
or Hudson Hawk.
It's a fun little drinking game.
This particular combination of nerve stimuli and loss of cerebral control due to the torturous mantra of movie dialogue results in a searing flash of pain and then unconsciousness. In effect, it is similar to a temporary orally induced robotomy. Victims are soon rendered unconscious for several hours. When they awaken, they will remember nothing of how they came to be unconscious, if they are extremely lucky. I shall demonstrate on my most eager volunteer. You will please to pay attention.
Love the
Address the subject in this manner.
the volunteer.
Please to notice the location of my hand as I begin the narcotic chant of cinematic morphine.
He mutters something thankfully unintelligible into the ear of the volunteer.
Oh, thank you, sir. Maybe you can fix me up with your sister. I kept all the way up to her and like, we're gonna have margaritas together.
We're gonna have margaritas together.
Oh, we have fun. Oh, get the hubba going in the whee.
I guess it was Roger that does the Kurt Russell part. Yeah, you're right, Rich.
So,
that's coming up.
As you can see, it is very effective. If you can apply a proper grip to the neck, it will disable 9 out of 10 neck-bearing species.
Only applicable in the
This
neck-bearing
completes our
species,
program.
though.
Thank you.
Keep that in mind, that distinction. Poor little guy. Oh well. Well, let's go back to our room, I guess. Try to get ourselves together. I don't know how I feel about my quarters being a destination on the intra-ship transport menu for just anybody to pop in unannounced whenever they want. It's convenient for our purposes right now, but still. Don't want Kielbasa accidentally hitting that button when I'm enjoying my alone time, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Ooh, message for us.
Wow, a message for me. I must be getting popular.
Maybe it's Beatrice.
I wonder what it is.
Being like, sorry about what happened, Roger. Let me get you off that.
Roger.
What?
Help me. I only have a moment. They faked.
Stellar, what happened? The picture's gone. You're alive?
Okay. All right. So Stellar's still alive, everybody. We should probably go to the bridge and tell the captain about this. He'll want to know. Looks awful comfy. These the controls for it? Is that like a sound system?
With these controls, Commander Kielbasa can adjust the elevation, tilt, rotation, and firmness level of his command center.
Why is it down there, though? That's not very...
And if you put in a quarter, it'll massage 320 different acupressure points.
That's awesome. Wish I had one of those. Might need a new one soon. It's seeing a little wear and tear. Oh, there's his litter box.
It's Commander Kielbasa's kitty litter box. This is where he makes most of his best command decisions.
That's cute.
Not to mention all of his log entries.
Did anyone excuse you from the bridge?
That's Commander Kielbasa. No. You drool in that direction. That's
Dorf.
The ship's chief of security.
Nearsighted chief of security. Commander, I have
Commander Kielbasa.
shocking news.
You're going to think I'm crazy, but I've just received a distress message on my compost. And it was from Stellar.
Wilco, have you been whiffing cleaning fluid again?
I'm absolutely as sane as I've ever been. She's being held on Delta Berxilon by Sharpay.
Wilco, do you realize how irrational that sounds? We buried Stella.
And another
You were
guy.
there. Maybe you need a rest. Take a couple of hours off.
Sir,
All right, she wasn't there, though.
Wilco, we have our orders from StarCon and we'll be carrying them out.
There were no remains in that.
Drop it, janitor. Leave the bridge now, Wilco. I've made my decision.
Bite me, Commander. Anyway,
You drool. That's the communication officer.
doesn't even have a name. That something tells me that Dorf might have a purpose later. The fact that he has a name. All right. Well, if Kielbasa is not going to take me seriously, then I am just going to have to commandeer some sort of shuttle and track her down myself. I owe Stellar that much. And, ooh, this guy's a neck. I think I'll just go over here and do the old. Here we go.
Ooh, boy, I got you with my fingers in your Kurt Russell. Now you can't get away. I got you now that you've got a hard to believe this is a real job. Oh,
My fingers in your Kurt.
So how come you're not going down? I got you with your mumble jumbo and your hobbit chubby. Ooh, boy, if I only could, I would. Jeez, why don't you step outside, pal? I got you with this and I think I broke a fingernail here.
I don't think I ever finished that. Missed the fingernail part. All right, you're next, big Oh. Oh, no. Why didn't that guy teach me that move? That's much more effective than have to talk about sticking your hand up Kurt Russell. Hey, there's Dorf.
That would be Dorf, the nearsighted and fairly clueless security chief.
Ooh, clueless. I like that. Well, they didn't waste any time putting me in the brig.
As you run your hand over the graffiti-covered bare plastostone walls of the cell, you wonder why nobody ever cleans this place.
Seriously. Damn, look at all that
You are
food.
very fortunate to not be a prisoner on one of those Cervic cruisers. They'd have you eating your... Oh, heck, never mind. You don't need to hear that right before you eat, that's for sure. Ooh, I do go on a little.
Well, let's see. What have we got here?
I remember what this is.
Rack of
It's a
Orat.
rack of Orat. Haven't seen this stuff since Space Quest 1.
Wow. Meal fit for a king. Is this my last meal? Are they about to execute me and I don't know it?
These look like something they cleaved from the side of Yoda's head.
Cleave for me, they did.
It's a tuberous growth of some sort from the food cart. It's a plate of grill hair spaghetti.
Ooh.
It's a nice round melon.
Yeah, nothing funny about that, I guess. Ooh, we got the donut.
It's the donut you filched from the food cart.
Cool. Bobbit kebabs. They whip up some interesting food items in this joint.
Sure do.
It's one of the interestingly shaped pastries you took from the food cart.
You know, maybe it's just... I don't know. I'm going to indulge my imagination here for a second.
In this galaxy, nothing happens. Careful, combining those items might... Nothing. Careful. In this galaxy. Careful.
Maybe I'm
No-
missing
no-
something.
Careful.
Might not have everything we need yet.
While that's an interesting idea, even Dorf would notice that something would be missing where there were two things, the cart and you.
Guess that's true. Major Tom was here. Sarek lies. Kill Kielbasa. Gravity sucks. Oh, what is that?
Inside this cell is the creature from the Ego, a bizarre invisible monster caught on Rialto 4. It's violent, brutal, bloodthirsty, and is a sucker for insincere flattery.
Captain Ron. With Martin Short was the dad.
What are you, plastic man? You can't possibly reach anything outside this cell when you're locked in.
Plastic man.
As you run your hand over the graffiti-covered bare plastostone walls of the cell, you wonder why nobody ever cleans this place.
Hey, handsome. Let's see that pretty little face.
He likes it.
Impressive.
Ooh.
This is some very fine food, whatever it is. I'm sure you'll find it quite to your liking. Heck, it's probably better than what they feed you janitors.
Hey.
Live it up! Oh, that darn light needs to be amplified. I need to contact maintenance.
It's a... Well, that's an interest...
All right, now maybe we
Nothing.
can make the stuff.
Careful. 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 Nothing happened. Careful. In this galaxy, you poke it and prod it and generally make it feel like a piece of meat.
Yeah, I gotta put the food together in a certain order. I've never had this problem before. I thought I just started putting everything together. All right, going back to the old trusty guide here. All right. Let's see. Connect the Yoda ears to the Bobbit kebabs. Okay.
In this galaxy.
Oh, the kebabs are up top.
Now it has some cool ears.
I could probably figure out the rest of this on my own.
The rack of a
There
rat
we go.
adds a nice touch.
Very nice touch. Let's give it some arms.
An interesting idea. Something's starting to take shape. What are you up to, Roger?
Let's give it some hands.
A touchment of that adds something more to your work in progress.
Give old Roger a head.
How creative.
Faux Roger, sorry. And let's give Fodger some hair.
That's a nice touch.
There you go. All right, Fodger. Let's put you here. Let's stow away. Ha ha! Man. Fun fact. Fodger has completed more Space Quest games than Roger has. He's the hero of even more galaxies. It's kind of a joke Gary
Nice
Owen.
work. Sometimes you actually surprise me.
I expect Gary Owens to make. Can I just order whatever I want on Mr. Soylent? Wow.
It sure doesn't feel punctured. You shouldn't.
This world's a great big ball of dirt with 50 billion souls.
Forgot about this
who
song.
like to sit around and veg down in the dark like moles. But me, I'm just the kind of girl who loves the open
Oh my God, I've heard
and
this.
bits of unburned hydrocarbons blowing through my
25
hair.
years.
New soil is clear, at last it's here with clearly better taste. Less people too, like me and you, and less reprocessed waste. More hearty crunch for snacks or lunch, it's crystal clear to see. New soil and clear, the last frontier for folks like you and me. New soil and clear, clearly less people, clearly more taste.
It just makes sense. Fantastic. Man, I totally missed that in my last playthrough of this. That alone makes this whole thing worth it. Making a remix of the song. Might have to cover that one. Sector 6 rules.
Why, that's the cell where you spent the most hellish 20 minutes of your
20
entire life.
minutes. In a solo cell.
Why, that's inside this cell.
All right. Guess we're good to go. All right. So clearly, we are going to need to take out both of those guards. So, I have an idea. To the shuttle bay. Again. Clearly less people, clearly more taste. Alright. Pay no attention to the fact that I'm the guy who... Where's my fish? Damn it. Keep losing my fish.
Good thinking.
Here, put a little morphine on that donut just to give it a little, you know, little added flavor. Let's sneak off to the side here. Yeah, pay no attention to that. I'm the guy that you roughed up 30 minutes ago. Beonk. This is pretty fantastic, this sequence. My honey had all my ragtime gal. Come on. Give me the best one. No. You know what we're looking for. I referenced the song earlier. Yes. Please tell me what to do. I love that song so much. They wanted people to take them more seriously. So they commissioned a Disney-esque song like that, but didn't have the budget to get like an Elton John level of production or, you know, talent. But it's still a damn good song.
Ooh, boy, I got you with my fingers in your Kurt Russell.
Fingers in your Kurt Russell for the second time. And there we go.
Smooth move. You've got his keyring.
All right. Oh, wait, do I have to hit both of these? Wait, where are you touching? Roger, the button's over here. Roger, let's get a little closer, buddy. You didn't eat that morphine donut. Let's just see what we can touch here. All right, it's a moot point because we don't have... All right, let's get out of here before we break the game. Let's save. I'm a little worried about the integrity of the installation at this point. Let's head. We need a hand. We can't do this alone. We need another, quite literally another hand. Let's check out 8 rears, see what we got going on there. Especially since I lost all my food. Is that pelvis?
And we thought the Elvis 1987 poster in our office was tasteless.
Damn, he's going to town on, what is that? Those burgers or donuts? I don't know, whatever it is.
And we thought the Elvis... 2 scientific dudes stand by the back
2
windows
scientific
talking stars.
dudes.
It's hard to say anything sarcastic about them since stargazers are inherently cool.
Interesting. It's like a bear wearing overalls. It's like a aardvark's kind of nose or something.
2 scientific...
Hey, it's our pal Sydney. I like Sydney because he's like the only guy in the, outside of Stellar, I guess, in the whole Space Quest universe that actually gives Roger any respect or treats him like a human being, you know?
This, it's your old non-organic friend, Circuit Sydney.
Circuit Sydney. Ba-dum-bum.
Hello, Roger. Please join me in consuming something.
Thanks, Sydney.
You seem uptight.
Say what? Upright? What are you talking about,
Sydney?
Uptight was the word. Perhaps that is too archaic a reference for you. It would have been more effective to say that you seem concerned.
Oh, yeah. I do have a thing or two. Well, at least something on my mind.
I am sorry to hear this. I hope your concerns are soon alleviated.
You might be able to help
Thanks,
me,
Sid.
Sydney.
I do have to come up with some solutions.
Sydney's the giving tree. of this game. Hold on, what's this plant?
An unusual plant specimen that someone left behind. It appears to be thriving here. Perhaps it prefers beer and popcorn to fertilizer, and you grow it lamps.
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't be. Your words are so...
Sydney, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
Flame away, Roger. You know I'd give you my right appendage if you needed it.
Funny you should say that, Sydney. I kind of have this situation where that very item could come in handy.
Really? Well, I was merely saying that metaphorically.
You really are a great friend, Sydney. That'll come in real handy. I can't thank you enough, Sydney.
Well, if you really are seriously in need of it, I suppose I could lend it to you. You will get it right back to me, won't you, Roger?
Oh, yeah. You bet your nut flanges, Sydney.
One hell of a guy. Give you his right appendage if you needed it.
Sydney, I kind of need another favor. I need one of your eyes.
Pardon me, Roger. For a second, I thought you said you also wanted one of my eyes. I must have my auditory circuits diagnosed.
Well, actually, Sydney, I could use one of your eyes.
Could use one of your eyes.
Are you certain, Roger? Well, I guess if you really need it...
I really do.
Oh, I do. I really do, Sydney. You're a mechanized lifesaver.
You will return them soon, right, Roger?
Oh, of course, Sydney. Real soon. Listen, I've got a couple of things I've got to attend to. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Sydney.
As long as you say it will be soon, Roger.
Oh, yeah. See you soon, Sydney.
And of course, the one person who does treat Roger with any kindness, Roger just completely takes advantage of him. I like just
Roger,
looking at him.
Are you here to return my structural loans?
Soon, Sydney. Soon.
Well, I do hope it's soon. People are starting to look at me in a strange manner.
You got it, Sydney. I'll be back soon.
All right. We have everything we need. Let's head back to the... I don't think we have anywhere else to go. Hollow Cabana we did. Brig we did, obviously. 8 Reader, that's where we are. Been to the bridge. Yep, that's everything. And we already been to sick bay. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Hey, Joe. NTRS. All right, good to see no one stumbled upon these guys, or they haven't regained consciousness or come out of their morphine-induced. That guy's having a good time. All right, let's see. Maybe it'll play better if I... if you say so, Roger. I'll take it. Ew. Curtain. Sweet. Man, some of these ships look really cool. But we get the lamest one, basically. The lamest looking one, I should say. Which one is our ride? There it is.
The shuttle's alarm is now deactivated.
There she is.
She can't take much more of this, Captain. He's waxing the ship. Hey, don't put your...
All right. Let's check out our new ride. Not bad. Kind of reminds me of the Aluminum Mallard, Space Quest 3. About the same size. You know what? She'll do. She will do. Let's see, what do we got in these?
You've got way too much to do to spend time messing with that.
Guess we're probably going to get out of here in our stolen ship before we do anything else. Good point. Couple trays and empty takeout containers on the ground that we were probably supposed to clean up ourselves. Power. Initiation. Not correctly set. Make adjustments before launching. Let's turn on the nav. Let's grab all this stuff before we go anywhere. Trunk hood. I don't think we need to worry about that.
Don't.
Some lasagna.
Nothing happens. That button must not work at this time.
What are we missing here? System integrity failure. Do I need to,
It wouldn't be prudent.
What's going on?
Don't pick.
Do I need to...
Don't. That wouldn't.
Oh, the intermix. Okay, I see. Probably got to change some of these things around. Back to the book. This is what it's for. This is why I got this thing when I was a kid. Spending what I've been told inflation-wise is now $30 on this damn book. After spending, what, $50 on the initial game and everything? Oh, well. It's fun to have it right now, I'll say that. Something I can actually hold in my hands. Alright. Here we are. Setting the intermix display. Let's see. Fuel tank 1. Let's try switching this bad boy to lanthanum. Sulfur. Let's try switching this to silver, obviously. Neon lasagna's good. Retinal scan. Oh, jeez. Sydney to the rescue, everybody.
Let's see if this sucker works.
Come on. Hell yeah, Sydney. Helps to have friends in high places, or their eyeballs at the very least. Uh-oh, storm poopers. Get out of there, Roger.
Hey, here's your fish.
Oh, good. Hey. Fantastic. These graphics were amazing in 1995, 96. I still think it's pretty cool. Quite genuinely. Sweet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.